Hey guys, in this video, I'll show you a complete workflow of how to extract jobs from LinkedIn, put it into a Clay table, clean the jobs, job title, company name, and then find the decision makers, find the contact details to a waterfall method, and also put it to upload it to a Smartlead campaigns. This will be done totally automatic. You just have to configure once, and using Clay's scheduler, we can extract every week some contacts so that it will automatically push to the Smartlead campaigns. So we do it for a large base of contacts. Clay being very expensive, when we process like 5 6,000 to 10,000 contacts for open jobs in Indeed and LinkedIn, so it becomes very expensive in Clay. So what we have done is we replaced some of Clay's default enrichment with Apify's actor, and it has become 1/10 cheap than if you are doing in completely in Clay. So let's jump in the video. I will show you which Apify actor I have been using. We'll also mention it in the description. So let's jump in. So this is the standard part where you can import the jobs, whichever title you want, just import it uh, using Clay's inbuilt job extractor. Select the config and extract. If you can see these columns, all the yellow columns are the fields which we are getting from Clay itself. We just clicked here and added this field. Once we have all the fields, the first step would be enriching this company, because you want to know what is the company size. So this is traditionally most of the tables I've seen for clients and even on YouTube. This is enrichment is done through Clay. It charges one credit. It is not very expensive, but we do it for 10,000 companies, it will be very expensive. So this is enrichment. It cost us like $10 monthly subscription on Apify. So this is a pretty cheaper alternative, and we get all the company information over here, just like you get information via Clay inbuilt enrichment. So what we need over here is the company size. So we got it from Apify. Now, once we get the company size, we are running two checks to qualify if the company is right for us or not. First is the SMB check. Simply, this means that it's a company size. So these are the company size. Only check if these matches with the company size. We're not going after large companies. So once this checks, it pass on to the second check, that is staffing. So this is a Claygen prompt. If you just copy this prompt, we'll simply go on the website. We'll check for these keywords. If it finds any keywords, it will output yes. So these are the two checks which we do. If both is we have a SME match, and if it's not a staffing company, we have a final column called company quality. This is how we sort or filter out everything so that we know we only want to go after these companies. Once the quality filter is done, so let's go on ahead. So these are the posted on. This is the date which we get from inbuilt Clay. The days, today's date. So this is when I created a table. That's what 16. If we scrape the new entries, it would be today's 10th. Now these two fields calculate how many days has been passed for the current job. So we are also taking older jobs because we have a campaign like that. You can configure this as per your preference. You can only take jobs which are like 15 days, 20 days old, or 10 days old. That is something which you play around with when you input jobs from Clay. So based on that, we go on the next step. We have these days. This column will be used uh, to classify campaigns for us. This is the next. This is the only enrichment which we use it from Clay is the headcount growth. We take so head. This is something which you get. Uh, the headcount growth has like a lot of options in Clay. That's why we're using this one. We couldn't find any alternative, so I'm using this one, and we are taking the 6 months growth in percentage. So we get over here. pretty good. Based on this percentage, we have a formula written, and we uh, assign a campaign to this. So we are going to launch the campaign from Clay itself. The copy is already inside the campaign. Everything is there. We're just going to import contacts from here. So this is classification. Based on these, we have classified which campaign it should assign. This is basically a formula. Once this is done, just click over here and find people in this company, which will give you options of the decision makers, which is go over here. So let me show you one thing what I have done. Everything here is conditional. Let me show you. So like, I don't want to waste any credit or any data disparity should be there. So here this it will only run if the company quality is yes, right? If there is no filter or there is no uh, condition set, it will run for everyone. Even if the company quality is no, it will still run. So I have added, so it will only run when the company quality is yes. Also over here, I have added a lot of filters, sorry, lot of conditions. Okay. Only run when the company quality is equal to yes. So the headcount growth will only run if the company quality is yes. Otherwise, there is no sense of running this because it's not going to send. We are not going to send this prospect. This way, you can sell a lot of credits. Again, if you're doing the 500-600, it will not matter. But if you're doing 20,000-15,000, it does matter. One credit also matters. Now, once these conditions are matched, it will push to a next table. This is the I was in the job table. Now I'm in the people table. People table. Here we have imported everything. This is growth percentage we might use in the copy. That's how you're importing. Assign which campaigns. First name, last name, job title, location. Everything is we get from Apify itself. Now here we have normalized the titles. Normalize the company name. Now we are going to go for another actor. I will add this actor in the description. The great thing about this actor is it's a Apollo actor. It helps us to find not just the the person's profile. It also helps us to get the email address. So this is an Amplify actor, and you get a lot of details using this. So this is basically enrich person, and about with we get all the information about the person and the email address over here, and a lot of things more. So once we get this in email, we start verifying that. But I have not included one step over here. But what I do is whenever we get an email address, it's pushed to the final verification. But between that, any email which is blank, it will be pushed to a waterfall method, and it will just check. So this Apify actor is getting us 60-70% of the results. I think 20-30% more can be more data can be fetched using waterfall method, and finally it will go into the verification part. But yeah, you're getting the emails for absolutely. This is just the you have to pay for the act. This is $30-40 a month, and you can scrape unlimited. You only pay for the monthly subscription, and you don't have to pay for anything for the finding the email address. Once we have this email address, it's pushed to billion verifier. Once we get the quality, good quality, bad quality, it's pushed to, if it's a good quality, it's selected. If it's a bad quality or a risky one, it's going to catch all verifier. You're using over here enrichly, but I also use bounce band and auto bounce. They're pretty good. Here once they check, the catch all verifier will check if the quality is good. If it's good, it will tell you true, and the final quality is marked. The final quality is marked valid or invalid. Once this is valid or invalid, then it will push as per the campaigns, whatever the right campaign is, because we have marked everything. If it's invalid, it will not push to any campaigns. I have again added a conditional formality. Now, this is the entire table. It can be automated. It is completely automated. Just go over here, click on this import and source and find the job. Once you have created this table, we're done. Just click on the in the run settings. Just click on schedule weekly once. I think weekly once is good enough. And it will get you like every job which is coming in will be scraped, and the entire workflow will work. It will process everything. Uh, yep, yep. So make sure that you have an eye on your credit, because these things take a lot of credit. But in this table particularly, it will just go to charge you if you use our the headcount growth, that is 1 credit per company. Uh, Hope this helps. This is a complete workflow. Any editing can be done on this. If you have your custom ideas how to add like open jobs plus recently funded companies, or you want headcount growth, or you want the number of people working in the sales department, marketing department, technologies, everything can be added to this table. But this is the basically workflow how you automate, and just create this campaign. It will keep on running. You just have to test the copies and find the right match. Hope this helps. Let me know in the comment section if you need more help. But if you want, if you're planning to build a table and you don't have time, or you need assistance, feel free to book a call in the calendar link below, and I'll be happy to help. Take care. Cheers.